We are Ton and Marjan, and we've been running Lumba Lumba for quite some time, as many of you know, and we're celebrating our 27th birthday this year.
1995, for the first time we visit Pulau.
Sekali. Ikan.
1996.
Yeah.
We came back to check.
We could not work for the first dive center anymore, and then we had to make a decision. Shall we stay or shall we go? In 1997 we've decided to stay, set up Lumba Lumba, and that took a while with all the paperwork, and that was
1998 on 15 July. Our company paperwork was done. The electricity was getting into Gapang Beach. Our compressor worked. We went for the first dive. The fridge worked as well, and then we went for the first cold beer to celebrate.
What you cooking? What you cooking? Nasi goreng?
Ya, nasi goreng.
Wow.
Nasi goreng. Happy demo.
Fast forward to 2002, the shop was getting too small. We had bought land. We decided to build the bigger dive shop. The first one we rented. Then we were ready to expand, but boom.
2003. Aceh wanted to be economically independent from Indonesia. So Indonesia thought, let's put a martial law on it. And foreigners were not allowed anymore into Aceh.
Slowly in 2004, tourists were allowed back in with a special permit. As soon as it started coming a little bit again, there was a bit of a wave in between the 2004 tsunami.
26 December, the big tsunami came in.
And that changed the whole ball game.
Yeah, but 2005, we had to rebuild the shop and we had to rebuild the boats, but the NGO people came in the weekends for some R&R, so they learned to dive with us. They went for fun dives.
There was limited accommodation of limited quality here. What they said, if you want to continue, you need to do your own bungalows. What was said was done. 2007, we started to build our own bungalows.
And slowly, more tourists and travelers were coming back.
then we expanded the building in the back with the facilities and the living room colors. 2010 we switched from wooden boats that were heavy to light fibrous boats that was faster.
With cleaner and more efficient engines.
With different engines that were cleaner.
2013 we set up the nitrox facilities, and so we could offer nitrox and trimix.
We needed to expand again because at that time of a proper restaurant at the beach, or there was, but a building with limited facilities. We decided to build a restaurant as well, and since then we have Barracuda. By the way, also this apartment of our own on top of it.
Anyway, then everybody knows 2020, COVID. So nothing going on here, everything shut down. We decided to do a major renovation of the dive shop because the tsunami water damaged the structure inside. So there was a lot of corrosion going on, so we decided to break down and rebuild. 2023, the Aceh airport reopened for tourism, for international arrivals.
That returning market into the totally renovated building.
2023 we started, we were so open again for guests. We had our 25th anniversary on 15 July. So we celebrated this major point of Lumba Lumba. Now we are at 2025.
Sophie Rickmer's wreck. Ship is 134 meters long. It's a big ship, and it was a steam cargo ship. So all during World War II. In spring 1940, the ship was damaged. So the ship came to Sabang, but Indonesia at the time was owned by the Dutch. The Dutch wouldn't allow the ship into the port, into the harbour. But they said, just around here, there's Prialaut Bay, which is also quite a deep bay, very sheltered. They said you can go in there and make your repairs. The day before, Germany invaded the Netherlands in World War II. German captain gets a message on the radio to leave Indonesian water. The Dutch radio operator heard the message and they went out to confiscate the ship. But the crew decided, rather than pass the ship over to the Dutch, they would sink it. So they went to the engine room, opened up all the valves, and the ship. So this is why it sunk perfect back in the crack, and then turn around and go back. Normally 18 minutes. But we've got nitrox for our deco, so we're going to have 24 minutes on the wreck. Make it a little longer. So we might actually better get a bit further. And then obviously we're going to turn it back.
We dive into Lumba Lumba's 27th year. Everybody is welcome to join.
Yeah, everyone's welcome to join.